testicles, testicles. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Hey, if you do feel a lump that shouldn't be there, go see a doctor. In the meantime, it's round 6 of the Touring Car Championship, and we are here at Long Beach. Palm trees, synthwave, Night Ride FM. It all just works so well. The 89 Audi out on track. They're qualifying at the moment, doing their thing. SDK, slow to the party. There we go, we got some times up. I think they're just doing their first flyers now, so welcome, Sunday night. And in the famous words of Daniel Ricciardo, let's fuck shit up. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are Thrill House Arcade. I don't know any of these corner names. Let's work it out. Let's turn Night Ride FM down a little bit so I'm not yelling over the top of it. Drop me a comment, drop me a chat thing. Say hello. Sorry, it's been a long weekend. I'm evening into it. We got 2 races tonight. We got championship mode and arcade mode. It says it's the Aussie Hampton Aussie 1000. Oh, we got that all wrong. How does it reset itself? That's okay. Ignore all of that. Let's just quickly get that off the screen. It's not. It's in round 6. It is the 800 Consulting Long Beach 800. Oh yeah, I did a reset on everything before, that's why. Silly me. Here's some info that we can bring up though. It's the 4th of July in iRacing mode. And a little bit of a 12km/h breeze. It's 19 degrees there at the moment. Track temp 27 degrees as well. A little bit of cloud. So optimum temperatures, and just looking at the oh, there we go. So we've already got a car excluded from qualifying due to towing. Hello, hello, hello. So there's something to watch in quarantine. Oh, you're in lockdown. No way. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. As always as well, you're like our regular viewer. So thank you so much. And hello to everybody else who's watching on various platforms. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, that's like 720p. It's a little bit low beans. We don't quite have the popularity to be full 1080p on Facebook. So if you want better quality, flick over to our YouTube or our Twitch and come marvel in the tasty glory. We've got the graphics card working overtime. How weird's that been the last few days, trying to get all our graphics sorted after the latest update. We got Winton, we got stock cars, and we got a bloody whole bunch of graphic options and resets, and oh boy, I'm far too stupid for that stuff. Anyway, on screen, the 2 Alpha Racing Team cars. Let's bring up the championship points, because this is worth talking about at the moment. The Learjet, he's got 1 hand, 10 toes, and half a nutsack on that championship already. 2 rounds to go. 400 points in the clear out in front, with 300 points for a win in championship mode. He's going to have 2 disastrous rounds to be knocked off that mantle. So, the Learjet, looking like he's going to go back-to-back champion, but look at the group in second. Ryan Howe, John Merritt, Kai Ardley, Sammy Collins, they're all in it. You look at the top now, the Learjet, fastest at the moment, so that won't be, that's not ideal for everybody else. And we've got Caldraft and Schooner who's had an incident. This won't be good for anyone who's trying to get on a hot lap. He's just waiting for a moment to pop it in reverse. More cars still coming. Oh, and he's been collected by Blackie as well. And just to try get out of the way. He wants to carry on so he can get another lap in. Find some real estate and he's on his way. Well done, Cal. Another one of our other drivers, Chill Out Systems team. So the sister team to Chill Out Motorsports there. And he's completely looped it.
94.
He's looped it at the Chestnut. I learned that one. South Chestnut Place. We're at beautiful Long Beach. It's a street circuit. It's punishing. And there's sure to be drama. It's especially in that final U-turn. These things are hard to turn at the best of times. And some of these, look at these guys all facing the wrong way. So qualifying hasn't quite gone to plan. Sorry to hear you've got COVID there, Marie. Is it Marie Charlie? Am I saying that right? Marie Charlie? Is that first name, last name? Have I got that right? Sorry to hear you got COVID. I live in the forest. I haven't even had a chance encounter with the nasty COVID. I'm yet to even have a swab up my nose. So I'm very fortunate and really feel for everybody who's going through that. Aidan Gregory, the Kiwi, the Gender Performance Racing entry. He's struggling a little bit with that corner in practice, and it looks like he's struggled a little bit in qualifying. Checking the times up the front though. Learjet with a 1:16.7. Brady McHugh there or thereabouts. He's only 0.04 behind. And then it's Ryan Howe, Kai Ardley, Chris Noble. Andrew Smith makes his return in the Molecule Australia entry. He's was away on holiday. Decided he wanted to go get amongst some floods. Each to their own. I prefer a beach of some form. Aaron DeLuca doing well in the Jandal position, the rookie. He's no rookie to Thrill House though. He's been with us for years now. Rockholds on the back of Driver of the Day last round. Snuck himself into the top 10 in the championship. And
yeah, race control. I totally forgot. So
qualifying done. Let's get the grid up for you. Here we go. We've got 23 laps around here. We've got a mandatory pit stop. It is a fixed setup. They don't have enough fuel to make it to the end, so they will... I just need to get my cameraman to select Audi GT in the results thing as well, so that we can bring that up. If you can hear me, mate. There we go. And the qualified one as well. Cool. Alright, let's go back to live and get our grid up. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Tar Touring Car Championship. Always goes to the bottom there for some reason. We'll work that out. But it's the Learjet Championship leader, 400 points ahead. Grabs himself pole, so that's more points in the bank, and he stretches that lead. Alongside him, the super quick Brady McHugh. Had a bit of a mixed bag run last round, but he's back with vengeance. Ryan Howe, Kai Ardley, Chris Noble, Mr. Molecule, Aaron DeLuca, Jordan Knockolds, Lane Coburn. He's solid qualifying from Lane all season. Matty English, Sammy Collins, and Barnsey in P12.
Thanks, Brady.
Yep.
Page, Lancaster, Galdraft and Schooner. Robert Medson improved slightly in the Chill Out Systems entry, and Aidan Gregory in the Jandal Performance Racing gets himself in P16. It's Micah Bradley. Jeff Calvert from 800 Consulting. This is the 800 Consulting Long Beach 800. It's Blackie, Puckeridge, Harriet, Leiden. Unfortunately, Scotty Reed doesn't get a time in, and neither does Rob Bowden. They've had the tow due to incidents, so watch for them from the back of the grid. Gone over the page again. No, that's it. We've got 24 Audi GTOs. No, we don't. We've got 25 with Jansen Beach on the back. And we're about to go racing. Lights are out, and we're away for the Long Beach 800. And the Learjet gets an absolute blinder. He's gone. They're going to go 3 wide into turn run. Something's got to give here. 2 Alpha Racing Team cars and a satellite car. And the satellite car just cuts off the nose. And that is a huge incident. That is a massive incident. 3 didn't go in the 1, and he's completely wiped him out. The track is jammed. And that's unfortunate. And the safety car is out. Wow. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. Straight into it, 3 wide into the first corner, but it wasn't even in the first corner. I don't know what was going on there. He just turned right across the 2 Alpha cars and took them out. So, yeah. I don't know what to say. John McKenzie is going to make his debut today in the Tart safety truck.
James, if we got damage.
Get Night Rider FM back up while we reset the grid and try and get this race going again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Car Touring Car Championship wouldn't be tart without a little bit of lap 1 chaos. But we've played Knifey Spoony before, so we will get them gridded up, prepared, and we'll send them out again. We've still got 22 laps in this mother. Mandatory pit stops will be done. That'll give them the fuel to the end, so strap in for a sprint race coming up soon. It's going to take 5 minutes to unpack what I just witnessed. I'll come back and talk about it with you very soon.
Safety car, guys. Car 26, please. Reduce speed to 80 kilometers an hour. No overtaking. Safety car is on the Everybody reduce speed, please. Car 26, use safety car. Requesting a tow. Yep, go for it, Sammy.
Oh, we've got Sammy Collins requesting a tow, so he's out of it, and that hurts his championship in a big way. That took out a lot of championship drivers, and this late in the season, oh man, there's some broken hearts. But check it out. Jeff Calvert from 800 Consulting, leading the Long Beach 800. You couldn't script that one. Safety truck's finally out on track. Don McKenzie, Macca. He bought the car like 2 minutes ago.
Safety car on track. Safety car is at turn 1. Field accelerate up to safety car.
Jack Feldman on YouTube. Let's go, Jasmine. Crazy. Crazy scenes here. Absolutely crazy. Oh.
I'll continue, so.
Evan, send it on YouTube. Go Matty Harriet. Dad and the Formula B driver. Mate, you're going to have to get yourself into the Car Touring Car Championship and come get punished like these guys do every Sunday. 15 people tuned in. We are currently under safety truck conditions. Let's see how Mac is going in the safety truck. Thank you to Night Ride FM. Crazy scenes, crazy scenes. So it looked like the cars on the front row and the second row had apart from Ashley Lair, he got a rip at start, but everybody else just sort of bottlenecked. And that was 3 wide, looking like it was going to go 4 wide into a corner that does not allow for that. So yeah. DJF Racing, Adrian, are you watching this? Good to see that we live rent free in your mind, Darren. Thanks for tuning in. Love your support. We are under safety truck conditions. Jeff Calvert up 17 positions, leading the 800 Consulting Long Beach 800. So good to see you out front. Jeff is an amazing supporter of the series. Tipped in a little bit of coin just to make this round happen. We're gonna do one more lap on the safety truck. So we've had some people pit. Jeff's gonna pit. Everybody else is gonna take their mandatory pit now. The deck shuffles. Nick Lancaster says, you know what? This is a tight track. I'm banking on another safety truck. I'm gonna stay out. Harriet goes with him as well. Matty Harriet, Blackie, Schooner. Oh, Eden, it's me, mate. It's Mikey. We met at Sandown. I was the guy cleaning Partridge's car. This is the Tar Touring Car Championship. My name is Mikey, and we are still under safety truck conditions for a lap 1 incident, which was, that's going on my highlight reel for sure. What the heck? Oh, drama. I tell you what. I got some things I'd like to say about that one. But, we'll save that for a rainy day. John McKenzie, Formula V driver from Queensland, driving the safety truck in Lee's absence. He's away camping with his family at the moment. So we've got the one like Macca leading them around. Night Ride FM tunes in. How's this banger? I got the puppy on my lap. She wants me to play fetch, but it's not happening. Oh, we're on Zoom. Yeah. You go. Oh, burning. It'll be fine. I already live in a forest. Alright, safety truck going in this lap. Thanks for tuning in, 13 viewers. We have had the opening 4 laps on the safety truck.
Hold 80 kilometers an hour, please.
Nick Lancaster leading the pack for the first time this season. Turn down Night Ride FM. Just in time for that incident. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. I knew the Long Beach 800 was going to be spicy. It's one of my favourite tracks. It's one of the most scenic ones. I've been wanting to go to a street track for a while now with these cars. And, yeah, I'll bite my tongue and I'm going to watch the replay later. Green flag, and we're back in racing. And we've got 4 cars up the front that didn't take their mandatory pit stop. So look for Ashley Lamb, P5. He's the pole sitter. He's taken his fuel, and he's good to go to the end. All right, car 2, drive-through penalty. That's Kai Artley for causing an incident, and Nick Lancaster's boulder wide at turn 1. That unhooks Matty Harriet. Blackie and P2 through a house race. Get into it, son. And Learjet's just going to have to sit here and wait, because these 3 up the front haven't pitted. There's no point trying to force your way through. These spots will come. But look at them, up to 20, 17, 11 spots. We're away. On the back of Matty Harriet, starting to pull away from Blackie, who gets it fully sideways. On board with Flame Clam around the streets of Long Beach. How cool is that? Brad Knuckles. Your boy Jordan was involved in a lap 1 incident. We've had a big shuffling of the deck if you ever look at the timing tower. We had 4 laps under safety truck and we're away again. Look at this tight hairpin. Blackie clouts the wall. Ash just biding his time here. So Ash and Ryan have managed to get through Schooner. Harriet out in front, 1.7 seconds. That's a good gap there for Matty Harriet. He needs to run like the wind. We'll bring up some data here. You can see there on the lap 1 pitters how Learjet and then English, Bradley, Knockholds, Barnes. So we've got quite a few who've already taken their mandatory pit stop under safety truck conditions. So strap in, 23 laps. We've got Matty Harriet out in front with Simic Motorsport leading the race. Can you believe it? Blackie's been holding them off for 2 laps. Although it looks like he might have just boulder wide. He does, and Howe gets through, so Howe skipped the Learjet, and that moves him up into P2. The Learjet gets by Blackie. He's into P3 now. So the battle is on between these 2. That's Ryan Howe, P2 in the championship as well. So he needs a good run here. Learjet got pole position, so that gave him an extra 10 points into his bank. He's basically skipped away with the championship. And including this one, we've got 4 races to go in the season. What a crazy start to this race. This is insane. Wow. Oh, and there's another accident. We've got Noble in it, Aiden's in it. And Jeff getting absolutely slammed by Sam. We've got a tank car in the wall. Do they all get going? They do all get going. That hairpin is chaos. These cars are just they're just a brick to handle under low speed. And these guys are just starting to skip away now. I can't believe Matty Harriet. Look at this. He's really turning it up. Really had the greatest of seasons. Doesn't have a lot of pace. He does run VR, or he pinches a wheel there. Goes a little bit wide. Ryan is just taking it easy. Doesn't want to get into an incident. Doesn't want to force the issue. You're looking back at Flame Camp. Learjet just holding on. You can see that Blackie's still holding on. And there's Scotty Reed in the satellite racing entry. Ryan Howe takes the lead of the race, gets by Matty Harriet at the hairpin. Watch them to just absolutely check out. Learjet's going to have to get by Matty soon if he's going to challenge for this win. These guys are fueled to the end. Matty, he still needs to take a pit stop, banking on another safety truck. That was macro under the safety truck, by the way. Buys it about 2 minutes before the server goes up. Doesn't do a lap in it. And I thought he was going to loop it. He did well. Check Brady McHugh, doing what Brady McHugh does. Fastest lap of the race. Down in P10 at the moment, so he's had a rough start to the race. He'll be chopping through for sure. He's got mega speed. We love Brady. He's a good man. Check the gears and shit here. Alright, we're just heading down East Seaside Way. We're going to learn some of these corner names and we're going to start making them up. One thing I like about street races is that there's so many apartment blocks. You can sort of guess how many crack houses they fly by. Well, that looks like a crack den. That looks like a crack den. Lap 8 of 23. Touring Car Championship. Ryan Howe assumes the role in the lead. The Learjet's got by as well, so their battle up the front will continue. And oh no, Andrew Smith clouts the wall. And Long Beach is absolutely punishing these drivers. This is not the return he wanted. Learjet, fastest lap in the race, 1:18.923. So he is tucked in behind Howe, and he's gone for him. He doesn't want to just win this championship. He wants to absolutely smash them. And Harriet and Black doing a mega job. P3 and P4. They will need to pit, but wow. So good to see these names up. Oh no, when Blackie's around. That's unfortunate. He's going to have to wait for a gap in the cars now. This will take a long time. Oh, your heart breaks for him. He was holding on.
Where Blackie's going now?
Race control doing him a service and letting him know when he can go. So that's awesome. Blackie's able to resume the race in P14. He's doing so well up there. And you can see the gap these guys are putting on Matty Harriet now. They've checked out 3 seconds up the road. But it's on. Ryan Howe, Learjet. Right corner. There they go. About to start lap 10. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Touring Car Championship. Let's put some more information up on the board. There's our little battle pack in the corner there. Throw me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. These are the top 2 at the front in the championship, battling for P1, P2 in championship mode. Race 1 of 2 for the night. So, oh no, and we've got Sammy Collins in it again. That car looks toast. That car looks absolutely toast. Can he flick it around? Oh, how's the flick around? Get into it, Sammy Collins. Down in P21. This is not the round for him. Long Beach is absolutely punishing them. The Ryan Howden, Ashley Laird, P1 and P2 in the championship. P1 and P2 on track. Albeit reverses, roles reversed. And it's Ryan Howe leading the way. I put 4 seconds on Matty Harriet now, so that gap is just going to keep growing and growing and growing. Brady McHugh's moved himself up into the jammer position, so he's on the move, up 3 spots since the last time we checked in with him, ranging up to Matty English. He's about 4 seconds off the back of Matty English at the moment. These guys are just locked in battle. I think the Legend's just watching and waiting. We do know that Ryan likes to use up a bit of fuel. He likes to use up a bit of tyre as well. So I think you know, while they're pulling a gap on the rest of the field, Learjet will just be waiting for Howe to use up that tyre, use up the goodness. Well, he is driving very cleanly this round. Very, very mature Ryan Howe who's rocked up this evening. And I don't know how he got himself out of that lap 1 incident. It'll be interesting to talk to these guys. Road Truck Showdown subscribes to the channel. So thank you so much, Howie. I appreciate that, brother. And you must be enjoying seeing your boys out in front at the moment. Howdy, howdy. Thanks for tuning in. We've got 13 people across our 3 platforms. That's pretty awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your evening to watch this. And we've just put a little note up from Race Control there. Race Control want to pop that up again. We think that the leaders might not have enough fuel to get to the end. Is that correct? Did I read that right? Oh no, and Reed got on the loud pedal a bit too early and he's looped it. Is he going to be able to... He's got a little bit of a reverse. Look, comes to Austin Towers, 20-point turner. Let everybody get by. Oh, your heart breaks. Satellite Racing, we're looking good with the team's championship, but after the last few laps, that's flipped roles, and it looks like Alpha Racing Team, Kintsugi FM, a firm grasp on the team's championship at the moment. Ryan Howe out in front, and he's Noble. Noble's up to P9 now, so he's on the recover as well. He got him caught up in that big incident at the start. Big shuffling of the deck in race 1. Boy. Fortunately, race 2 is a reverse top 10, so there's a little bit of a saving grace for those who finish at the back end of the top 10. We're looking at Mika Bradley, Cal Draft and Schooner at the moment, both in 9 and 10, so both set to capitalise. We're only halfway through this mother though, lap 12 and 23, Long Beach, 800, brought to you by 800 Consulting. That was Jeff Calvert. He led a few laps under safety truck and decided to box, and he's currently sitting in P... nowhere. I can't even see him on screen at the moment. He's parked it. It's all over. P22. We got a lot of cars. A lot of cars retired. Bowden, Lydon, Knockholz, Calvert, Collins, Smith and Barnes. Oh boy. Long Beach has claimed a few victims. These two. As they go around the little dolphin chestnut nipple nub. Bump in your nut. None of those names were good. We'll come up with some good ones. They're pretty nameless corners, aren't they? There's these giant 4-lane American roads, and then they're just like bottleneck into like nothing. Wow. Oh, we've got a comment from James Shepherd on cameras at the moment. He's just dropped a comment into Twitch. So for those who are on Facebook and YouTube, head over to Twitch and you can jump into the conversation. Those who put it under safety truck on lap 1 might not have enough fuel to make it to the end. So these guys might have to make a huge gap on the field if they're going to make it to the end. This is a spicy meatball. I tell you what, Matthew Harriet in P3 at the moment. Whatever happens from here, 14 laps, holding down a podium position, that is amazing. We're just checking in with Scotty Reed at the moment. He managed to get going and he's sitting in P12. He's got front damage. That is not looking like a very nice car to handle at the moment. We run a fixed setup in the Audi 90 GTO. 8 drive-through penalty for contact. So that is Aaron DeLuca. He is in P4 at the moment. That is going to be heartbreaking. Another car in the top 5 having to take a drive-through, which is going to elevate Matty English. Brady McHugh is up in the 6th spot. Noble, he's recovered to the Jandal position now. So those who got caught out early on, the rate of attrition here is actually helping them out. Knockholz is back out there as well, which I think is really, really smart thinking, because we're just looking at so many cars getting into stripe here. There's only 17 cars on the lead lap at the moment. Ryan House still holding off the Learjet. Learjet knows this is good points. He'll be looking at the standing order at the moment, going, well, if I just hang here, I mean, no one can really touch me in the championship from this point. I do think, and I'd have to crunch some numbers, but I do think a P2 here may seal the championship for him. I'm not going to get all excited and take my top off and, you know, rub my nips for him or anything like that. We'll let the mathematicians and everyone work it all out. But what a season he's had, you know. He loves the car. He loves the format. He obviously puts in a lot of time with the tune as well to make sure everybody has a even playing field. And it's just kind of watching and waiting, this calculated driving that gets him the results. You know, he'll go for glory if the opportunity presents itself. There's Jordan Knockolds back out on track, so 6 laps down, but back out on track. Sitting behind the Alpha Racing Team entry, so he's got pace, and I think he'll just be out there just circulating, just grabbing some points. He's in the top 10 of the championship at the moment, so any points is good points at the moment. All cars within the top 24 of championship mode take away points, and Aiden Gregory's found the wall again. And we've got him listed as a wild card still, but after his run at Bathurst with us, he's like, you know what, I'll stick around. Here's the other newbie, Robert Medson. So the new guys, they were new to the series, new to the car last week, so we're not going to hang it up on them that they're getting a little bit loose. Aaron DeLuca in pit lane, serving his penalty. Matty Harriott from P3. What a drive, mate. Well done, holding down P3 for as long as you did. He comes in for his mandatory pit stop. Brady McHugh, that elevates him up to the podium. What a drive. So he got walked on the start, fell down the order, and be interesting to see where he's sitting fuel-wise. We know he's good at clutch coasting. We know that he's a smart racer. And then John Merritt, who John unfortunately can't make it this week. Now, him and John Merritt had some great battles up the front, clutch coasting in the corners, managing the fuel, and that's kind of sort of, you know, the race. What do you call it? Head smarts. Yeah, we like that stuff. You go alright. We're on board with Matty English, Chill Out Motorsports. Oh, Matty, don't let him put up a server. There he goes. It's a great showing from Matty. Highest position so far all season. Car is absolutely immaculate as well. Look how clean that is. The rest of the cars are looking a little bit dinged up. Matty English sitting in P4 with an absolutely immaculate car. Go, you good thing. Doing a mega job. And Brady McHugh boxes from P3. So it comes down to these two. We don't know about fuel numbers for these two. When the safety truck came out, they jumped in the pit lane and they filled that tank all the way up. But they've still got 6 laps to go. Lap 1 was a long time ago. May not have enough. So, thank you so much for tuning in. We've got ourselves a spicy little battle here. 2 championship protagonists. Ashley Lair, Ryan Howe, P1 and P2 in the championship. Check some of the pit times here. So we've got a few people who haven't pitted yet, and they'll be starting to make their pit stops now. Lap 17 will be about the...
Thank you.
Very polite. Jasmine. Files a bit wide. Lets the leaders go by. You can see there, everybody pitted on lap 1. Harriet pitted lap 15. Barnes pitted 9. Smith pitted lap 8. So everybody capitalised on that lap 1 incident, filled up. But we got quite a few didn't. Noble, Schooner, Reed, DeLuca, who I think took a drive-through before. Gregory has just been passed by Medson on track for P13. Lancaster, Beach and Black all yet to pit as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's not over yet. Lap 18 of 23. Round 6 of 7. Race 1 of 2 for the night. Picking in here with Matty English. Still holding down P3. He's got Noble all over him. So the Alpha Racing Team cars have found their way back to the front. There's a jump on board with Flame Cam, and it looks like Matty's bowling a wide here. Noble right out wide. Does he get the job done? He's going to try for the crisscross here. Oh, he's going to get a massive run out of here. Where's Noble? He's on the outside. Has he got the drag race down into the right-hander? Matty. Great driving from Matty. Drags him off. Holds it tight into the left-hander. And now it's a super difficult hairpin onto the main straight. He holds it tight, gets it pulled up. Really nice. And he gets a good drive out of there as well as they go to start lap 19. And he's doing a mega job holding off Noble here at the moment. Noble, another one of our drivers, is challenging for the championship. Super late on the brakes, gets down the inside, makes it happen in the turn one. Matty trying to go for the switchback. Thinks better of it. And falls into place into the acorn. Oh, defense there from Matty English. That was awesome to see. Caldraft and Schooner. He finally makes his mandatory pit stop. He's boxing currently in P10. That elevates Brady McHugh back up to P10. He's all pitted, fueled, and he's good to go. So, be interesting to see where Brady pops out at the end of all of this. Oval still needs to pit. Although, SDK is known for not showing people pitting. So, I'm not going to believe everything that SDK is telling me right now. It is telling me that Noble hasn't pitted, but I also don't believe that that tank could have done 20 laps, so it'll be interesting. Big lane caster. Rookie in the right bean entry. It's a little bit crossed up, but he's away and going again. So turn one proving to be a little bit of an awkward situation for everybody. What a challenging track this is. Many people tuned in. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Tar Touring Car Championship. My name is Mikey. And we have got 3 laps to go in this battle. Race thing. Learjet. Just shadowing Ryan out. It's been that way since the start. I don't know how they avoided all of that. Learjet got an absolute rocket ship. And then, man, things fall apart. There's Schooner in the wall. He's royed himself. Standard performance car. Oh, click to get by here. Schooner bowls a big wide. Lets him by. Here are our leaders. About to start lap 21. As they put a lap on one of the molecule cars. Which is looking a little bit worse for wear. What a crazy, crazy gap they've got. 22 seconds they have put on Chris Noble. They have absolutely gapped it. Checked out. Do they have enough to get to the end? I bet there's a little bit of clutch coasting going on there. I'd love to be on board with Ryan Howe and just see how these guys are actually attacking. Oh, thank you, cameraman. Very nice of you. There we go. On board the leader, Ryan Howe. 22 seconds for Learjet, and Howe have over Noble. He's sitting in P3. There's not clutch coasting, but there's a lot of off throttle going into the corners. Let's check them through this section here as well. I think they might be okay. I think if they were struggling with fuel, that they would be clutching through here. So much off throttle on the power. 200. Get up to about 250 at the end of this. And these guys are flying. There we go. Lap 22 of 23. This is flown by. We had 4 laps under safety truck. They were awkward. But we got going again. There's been fatalities. There's been mega fatalities. Those walls, they're not made of marshmallow, mate. They're made of dream crushers. And they will fuck your shit up. And I'm allowed to say that because Daniel Ricciardo said it. So I hope everybody's enjoying Drive to Survive as much as I am. I just spoil it for you, but Max wins the championship. Oh
You're good,
no.
Blackie.
And Blackie, who was holding down P3 early on, he's found himself in the wall. He was doing a really solid job. And just unfortunate for Blackie. Lane Cam, looking back at the one light, Ashley Lair, championship leader. He's 400 points out in the lead. I dare say if he holds down P2 here, that's the championship run and done. Be hard to beat him from here. He's going to have to net code and drop out and become last to lose this championship. Oh, there's a little bit of biff and barge in the background there. It sounds like the molecule car's finding the wall again. And here we go. It's the final lap. Ryan Howe. He's already got a race win to his name. Learjet's got 3 race wins to his name. He's doing a mega job. The man who doesn't know how to look after tyres and doesn't know how to look after fuel has managed to look after his tyres and look after his fuel and keep the championship leader at bay. So I don't know if we'll see a lung from the Learjet. He'll take it if there's one there. I think he was hoping on Ryan Howe getting a little bit loosey-goosey and just taking an easy pass. Few corners to go. But he had a sniff. You gotta have a sniff. The wind's just there. Does he go for a cheeky dive? He shows the nose. Two very, very clean drivers. And here we go into the final bend. Mr. Ryan Howe. He test drove an S5000 a couple of weeks ago. We'll hopefully see him on the grid at the Melbourne Grand Prix. But now he takes the 800 Consulting Long Beach 800. Championship mode goes to Ryan Howe. The Learjet championship leader. I dare say that might have just sealed it for him. He takes P2. Chris Noble, I don't know if he took a pit. If he did pit, that is an amazing recovery to P3. I want to talk about the guy in P4 though. Matty English. P4 in the Chill Out Motorsports entry, and this is a great turn up. 2 rounds in a row for the team. Lane Thoburn, that's an awesome finish for him. P5. That's huge. Micah Bradley, the second of the Asa Racing Team cars, comes over in P6. Kai Ardley recovers to the Jandal position. Aaron DeLuca, even with a penalty, gets himself a P8. Well done, son. And we're going to go all the way back to Scotty Reed. What could have been there? He gets himself P9. And Brady McHugh, he's going to be on pole for the reverse top 10. He just sneaks in there, and that's a great recovery from him. Russell Puckeridge, car 11. He's going to bring it home in 11th. That's a great drive from Russell. And Medson, the rookie, the second ever race with Truehouse, he's going to bring it home in P12. And the rest of them, Harriet, Schooner, Lancaster, Gregory, Beach, Barnes, Blackie and Smith will all finish off the lead lap. Wow. What a mega race. post stream because I really wanted to talk to you.
Ah, how are you, bud?
Mate, I'm doing really well. These short motorsport cars making their way up the pointy end. How do you English at P4? You're going to be wrapped with that.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Kept making a couple of mistakes at the end there, and Chris Noble got me, but otherwise it was good.
Well done, mate. Really, really good. P4, did it look like P3 might have been on there? You were having a good little scrap with Noble for a bit there.
Yeah, I think I had his measure, to be honest, but I just made a few silly mistakes. I kept going wide at the hairpin.
Yeah.
But all good. Went well.
Well done, mate. Really good to see. Yeah, awesome drive from you. Super clean looking car as well. Give us a little bit of a rundown about what you saw on lap 1.
Chaos.
Absolutely.
Cars everywhere, and I braked really early, but I still had cars just flying around me, so it was pretty chaotic.
Did you take an early pit or did you stay out?
No, I pitted early.
What was the fuel like at the end, brother?
I had 2 laps remaining.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, that's all good. That's all I really wanted to know, mate. I'll throw you back into the pit
No worries,
with everybody else. And all the best with the reverse top 10.
Thanks, buddy.
Matty English, P4, his best result with the Tar Touring Car Championship. Okay. We'll take a small little break now. We'll be back very shortly with a reverse top 10 race. It's short and sweet, 13 laps and half points. Congratulations to Ashley there. I do believe he does take home the championship with that race. 276 points. Pretty unstoppable from here. Welcome back to the Tar Touring Car Championship. My name is Mikey, and at the end of this stream, we try and encourage people to vote for the drive of the day. If you've been watching and you think, hey man, that guy did pretty fucking good, he should have $50 for sure, then you can check the link. I'll tell you what I'll do is for those who are watching on Twitch, I'll chuck the link up in Twitch. If you're watching on Facebook, that's 720p. Head over to our YouTube or Twitch and you can watch this in 1080p for the final race. That's coming up in about a minute and a half. While we wait, I'll get a little link up for you so that you can vote for your drive of the day. So that's a mix between race control and user votes, and we take it all into consideration. We've had a different winner for drive of the day every. Daniel likes the stream. Thank you so much. I still got that little notification backwards. To be honest, I checked out for a week. I didn't want to do anything. So we're only a couple of rounds away from the end, and then we'll take a much needed break. Alright. For those in Twitch, I'll remind you a little bit closer towards the end of race 2. Put a vote in there who you think your driver of the day is. We'll tally it all up at the end, eh? We're about to go racing in 20 seconds. Well, race 2, reverse top 10, half points, half distance. Oh, replay mode, Mr. Cameraman. Alright, here we go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Round 6 of the Type Touring Car Championship is here at Long Beach. The 800 Consulting. Long Beach 800. Reverse top 10. Standings keep coming up on the screen. I don't want them. I want these boys. And girls. All pretty on the grid. First started racing here back in 1975. Various categories, usually for IndyCar. The Audi 90 GTO. Oh, you alright, Bobby? She's done okay. Brady McHugh on pole. Watch for the satellite cars there, 2 and 4. Aaron DeLuca, he'll have a strong run here. What a great run from the Alpha Racing Team B cars. And here we go, let's get ready to go racing. Final race of the evening. 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're away, and what a start. Brady McHugh books it again, so that's 2 ordinary starts for him. We've got a satellite car who just absolutely gets it. That's Reed into the lead. McHugh, DeLuca, here we go into turn 1. Hold on to your dicks, this one's going to be spicy. Oh, this is much cleaner from everybody. They might have learned their lesson. And we get it done. They free the nipple for the first time. And oh no, we've got Harriet. Oh, we've got a jammed nipple. And we've got Kai Ardley around again. So that's 2 races. He's in the wars. And oh boy. Back up the front. Scotty Reed leading McHugh. Noble's up 5 spots already into podium position. What an awesome start from him. And we're away. We had a little bit of lap 1 drama, but that wasn't too bad. It was the usual suspect as well, so we don't worry too much about that. We press on, and Kai's looped it again. And that car's going nowhere. That engine is KO'd. Catch you later. Thanks for coming. Scotty Reed leads lap 1. Brady McHugh, P2. Watch for Brady. He's just going to watch him wait here. He's just got so much pace. Real racer. Loves these tight technical tracks. Loves this car. Scotty's no slouch either. There's a reason why he's been in the top 10. He's been there or thereabouts all season. Took away a win. I think he almost took away a win actually in season 1, or he did take away a win. I'll have to back check myself. Could be false news. Oh boy, just here come the leaders. Awesome. Cousins gonna go well. Oh no, and Aaron's trying to go around the outside and he's crashed into the wall because we have a lap car just parked in the middle of the road. Fun times. Fun times. Anyway, back up the front. Scotty leading Brady McHugh. Oh boy. Thanks so much for tuning in, 11 people. Race 2, reverse top 10. And McHugh pops out the fastest lap of the race. No, wait, that's the Learjet, a 17.4, are you kidding me? He's out in clean air, and that is just ridiculous, up 5 spots. And he's got the race 1 winner behind him, Ryan Howe. Doing a mega job. But the biggest loser of all of that's Aaron DeLuca, and I don't think he had anywhere to go there, just awkwardly. Couldn't get around, tried to get past the car on the apex and just found the wall. Bit of an awkward one. This battle up the front's awesome. Scotty Reed holding off Brady McHugh. Check the battle pack. Oh no, Jasmine. Always such a clean racer. And I don't think she found the wall there. I think she just looped it a little bit. So back away and running again. He loses a couple of spots down to P19. Oh no! Oh no! The bump and run! Noble turns Brady. Oh dear. It will be hard. Oh no, and he's just going to have to watch the pack go by. Learjet sets the fastest lap of the race and he's into P2 as well. What could it be?
There for 23.
Race control helps him turn around. Oh, Brady. Your heart breaks for him. That's unfortunate. That unhooks Scotty Reed. He's got 2.5 seconds on the Learjet.
Yeah, can you look at that race control?
And Brady McHugh on the radio. Just asking race control to look at that one.
My pleasure, Mr. McHugh.
Bit awkward that one. You may see a drive through happen there, but we'll just leave it for race control to take care of that one. No, really unfortunate. It's such a tight corner. Really hard to pull up. So we'll see what happens there. But it's all about Scotty Reed up in front at the moment as we check in with Jordan Knockoffs. And it looks like he's had a bit of an issue. He's down in P12. So not quite the round that he had at Bathurst. But all points for Matty English getting a result in race 1. There's the gap there. Scotty Reed, Matty English, and then the 2 Alpha Racing Team cars. Lane Thoburn holding down P5. It's Aaron DeLuca at P6. Medson, the on debut, is up in the Jandal position as well. And Nick Lancaster and Gregory also doing a very good job. So there's actually a lot of improvement here from some of these new guys, which is really awesome to see. Oh no, and Brady.
Yep, you're good, Brady.
Requesting a tow, and that's race over for Brady McHugh. So that's really unfortunate. Loopy Racing, Lou Noble has race control in the back pocket. Oh, I don't think he does, mate. Oh, I think Loopy Racing just likes to talk shit about things he doesn't know anything about. But thanks for the comment. Thanks for watching. Scotty Reed out in front. Oh, Cal Draft and Skoner's looped it. He's going to rejoin in front of a car. Oh, that is absolutely ordinary. And he's roared himself, and poor Barnsey. Every bloody round, poor Barnsey. And there it is, drive-through penalty, car 25.
Requesting the tow from on my route.
And Scooter.
Yep, go ahead.
He's towing as well. So, Mr. Race Control in his back pocket is going to travel through pit lane, and he does it now. He had 3 laps to do it. He's in. Mandatory pit stop as the Learjet goes faster again, a 16.9. Hold on to it, Scotty. Gap's down to 1.5 now. Ryan Howe, he's got a P3, so he's up 7 spots along with the Learjet. They've gone through that top 10 really quickly. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is race 2. We're halfway through in arcade mode. We reverse the top 10. We give them a short and distance. No mandatory pit stop required for this one. And it's about half points they get for winning this. So a little bit of damage limitation for those who have a shock in race 1. And drive-through penalty. Unsafe rejoin. And that sees Schooner out of the race as well. So that's unfortunate. That was... wasn't the ideal time to be turning back onto the track, and he's not an intentional guy. He's here for the love of it. But the boys in race control do a solid job. But fair. As you see, the Learjet has ranged right up onto the back of Scotty Reed now. He's chopped out a second in that lap alone. Check the lap time as they go across. So he's doing flat 17s. There's a 16 last lap, so fastest man on track by a considerable margin right now is Ashley Lair. You can see the gap that he's put on Ryan Howe already. So that, if you We'll go back to race one.
2, request a tow.
Lucky requesting a tow.
Go ahead, Lucky.
So yeah, that plays into the fact that the Learjet was just sort of watching Ryan in race one, because the true show of pace is happening there. And oh, here's a spicy meatball. Lane Thoburn has had a little bit of an issue, and now he's got the two Chill Out Motorsports cars right behind him. English and knock odds. And I believe the Molecule car is about 4 laps down, so he's out of this one, but just in it for the funsies. Been my sort of standout qualifier, really. Rocked up to this series. Friend of the Chill Out boys, obviously, Michael Bradley and Ryan and Chris Noble, and been really consistent with qualifying. And he had a really good race one. On for another good result here. It's awesome to see. Bloody Reed. It's such a tight track, very hard to pass here. So Learjet gets all that speed scrubbed off as he ranges up onto the back of Scotty. That's about as far as he can go. And I think it would take a pretty big mistake from Scotty for the Learjet to get by. Matty English gets through. He spoke to Matty after race one. He's a little bit gutted that he let Noble by, just a couple of little mistakes, but he's making his way back through the field now. Doing a mega job. Bloody Reed defending really well. This is helping Ryan get back into the mix as well. Scotty doesn't have outright pace, but what he does have is racecraft. And he gets a good run out of the final bend, but I think the Learjet's got overlap now, going into the left-hander. And, oh, great driving from Scotty. Oh, that's awesome. Check out the balls on Reedy. That's wicked. They go through the little, go through the nipple onto this, other part. Fuck yeah. Oh, car 117, car contact. No redress as well. So Matty English gets himself a drive-through penalty. A big shout out to Peter Kelly and Race Control, who's putting up all that information for us. Really helps with the stream and helps us keep up to date with why people are moving up and moving down the field. So thanks so much for that one, brother. And Scotty Reed, did he clout the wall there? What a drive. Oh yeah, he's got he's got witness marks there. Let's hope that hasn't hurt the car too much. I thought Ash had him. He was right underneath him, but he just kept it pinned. And this is played right into Ryan Howe's hands. And he's ranged right up to this. This is going to be a three-way battle. And we've got 3 laps to go as we start lap 10. Ryan Howe sets the fastest lap of the race, 1:16.887. He's flying. He can smell another win. Too wide. Can he hold on to it? Ash pulls out of it. What a fucking move. Oh, Scotty Reed. That's insane. He's done it 2 laps in a row now. Even with the inside line, the Learjet can't get it done. That's huge defense. That's big balls, and Learjet gets sideways. So he's really taken it to the championship leader, our probably championship winner as well. Ryan Howe getting a little bit loosey-goosey in the background. They know they only need to let these tyres last 3 more laps. So, oh, was that net code? Oh, it was net code. I thought Ash had clouded the wall there. What a drive from Scotty Reed. Looking back at play cam, these 3 have absolutely checked out. It's 40 seconds back to Aaron DeLuca. But this pace up the top end of town, that's red hot. 15 people tuned in. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Tart Touring Car Championship. Round 6 of 7. Race 2 of 2 for the night. Arcade mode. Reverse top 10. We run a fixed setup. This is the one by Scotty Reed. He's at home on the dirt in his 410. And here we go. Ash. Down the inside, take 3. Scotty holds around the outside again. Are you kidding? Has he got him? Ash gets it done. He finally... Oh, no, it's not over yet. Scotty's going to fire it up the inside. What driving? Oh, my God. Too wide again. Ash is forced wide. This is going to put Ryan down the inside. Are you kidding? Does Ash drive through the outside? They go too wide into the corner. Scotty, this is insane. They're 3 wide for the lead. Are you kidding? Scotty holds on to the lead. Ryan Hammer, he's right in this as well. And that is probably one of the best exchanges you will see in the Audi 90 GTO by far. Holy shit, boys. Holy shit. Oh, I can't believe this. This is unreal. Scotty again. Holding them off. He wants that win. He's not letting them have it. Ryan goes too wide with Ashley Lair into the final bend. Gives him a little love tap. He has to check up, and that unhooks Scotty, and he gets himself a couple of car lengths going into lap 12. Oh boy, it's gone off. Oh, these legends. I knew Long Beach was going to be good. We had to plow through the shit at the start. We had to filter them out. But these 3, they always put up a good battle. And Scotty Reed out in front is a force to be reckoned with. He got pipped by Rob Bowden. He got pipped by Rob Bowden at Road America last season by a bee's dick. That made the iRacing Top 10 highlights. He's out to make the highlights again. Scotty Reed. He's not here to fuck spiders. He's here to win this fucking race, and I dare say you've got driver of the day in the bag. Dave Shepherd, our cameraman. He's calling it as well. Let's check in with Matty Harriet. He's found the wall. He's got a little bit of damage. Oh, we got a Micah Bradley in the wall as well. So checking in with the other drivers. Aren't quite having it all their way. And here we go. Last 2 corners of lap 12. We're about to start the final lap. The Learjet seems to have shaken Ryan. He's back up onto the back of Scotty Reed. Oh, the Learjet gets sideways. Is that enough for Scotty Reed? 1 lap to go. Scotty Reed, Ashley Lair, Ryan Howe. The gaps have expanded a little bit, but that'll check up by the end of this lap for sure. Ashley shows the nose, but he's too far back. He can't make a move into turn 1. It's line astern through the nipple. The Dolphins are blowing their loads. This is bloody great racing. I heard that Dolphins rip the heads off fish and like, fuck them. That's a bit weird, eh? Anyway, let's build statues. I guess it's legendary. Anyway, back to the racing. Scotty Reed. I don't know how you go past this man for driver of the day. That is some of the coolest racing I've seen in a long time. But it's not over yet. We're only halfway through this lap. He goes defensive. Pulls it out to the racing line. He knows he's got his measure into this one. He just wants to maximize the output. Covers them off into the next one. The Learjet sniffing. It might not be enough as we go into the final bend. Is there a checkup? Nice and clean. Who gets the drag race? Here we go down to the line. We got a lap car in the way. Scotty Reed pulls out. Here comes the Learjet. Has he missed a gear? Reed gets it. Oh, by a beast, he gets it. Oh my God. And Ryan Howell crossed up in the background takes himself another podium. And that has got to be one of the best races I've seen in a long fucking time. Holy shit, boys.
Awesome way to cross the finish line there, Ryan.
Drill House Arcade. The Dart Touring Car Championship.
Scott Reed, I love you.
What a drive. What a drive. I mean, I just, wow. Oh, mate. We've known Scotty for a long time. We met him on Gran Turismo back when GT Sport came out. He joined us when we were running Drill House Supercars. He gave us some of the most legendary moments back on GD Sport. And he just gave us another here on iRacing. That's why we do this shit. That is 100% why we do this shit. Hard, fair racing. Right of us. I don't think you're going to come back to the podium, mate. He's going to go find himself a little bit of real estate. Scotty Reed. Before we talk to Scotty, let's talk to this guy. Ashley there.
Yeah, g'day, Mikey.
G'day, Ash. Mate, I'm no mathematician. In fact, I'm far from it. But I think you might have just sealed that one.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that, to be honest. I was just enjoying that mad race in that second race with Scotty.
It's got to be, and we got Scotty in here as well. That has got to be one of the coolest races we've seen at Drill House by far. That was awesome. Mate, I thought that first move into turn one was it. Job done. Alongside into turn one, and he kept it pinned around the outside, got you into the nipple, and then lap after lap, you kept trying it, and he kept holding you off. You finally got it, and he kept it pinned. That was insane.
He wasn't giving up, that's for sure.
Got you.
No, you can't beat that.
But mate, that is a well-deserved win, brother.
Thanks, man. I mean, that's what we go car racing for.
That's exactly why we go car racing. That was awesome, man. I know that in season 1, Road America would have been bittersweet if you lost that one. You got that win, didn't you? At Road America.
Yeah.
By B's pick. You had that taste of victory. And I guess that never say die attitude, man. And you got him at the end. That was sick. Yeah, I guess the two of you saw Ryan Howe ranging up into that battle.
Yeah, I did see Ryan sort of starting to get in there. I think he actually had bent steering, which hampered him a little bit.
He still set the fastest lap of the race. It was a 16.8, I think it was, in the end.
Yep.
So,
That
was a lot of time involved in that, Mikey.
Ryan Howe.
Mate.
Congratulations on race 1, by the way.
Jeez, man.
There's a good win.
Yeah.
Ash,
And it was all over.
were you just hoping that he would burn his tyres out?
Basically, to be honest, I didn't really have anything for him. He was sort of driving at my pace, and I was just waiting for him to hopefully make a mistake, but he actually held it together and drove perfect, really.
Well, I actually thought it was a little bit different because in that second race I saw you put quite a large gap on Ryan. Was that due to, did you get some damage? Yeah, bent steering, right. And then
I hit the same wall 2 laps in a row. I don't know how I managed it. It was a good job.
I think everybody hit the wall with this round. What a brutal round that was. An absolutely brutal track. I knew it was going to deliver the goods. Let's just quickly touch on the race 1 incident because we only caught a brief split second of it. You guys got taken out pretty quickly there and boxed early.
No, we were good.
You were good? You did.
It all happened behind us.
Oh, right.
So Ash hit the wall by himself later on in the lap.
You had to
So he
mention
had
that,
to, yeah, I did. I had to. But no, all I saw in my mirror when I went to turn 1 was just Chris getting spun and then just carnage. I was like, oh, I hope that doesn't catch up to me.
Yeah, it looked like both of you got wiped out, but I only caught a split second of it. But yeah, wow, that wasn't a crazy first race. So to see you guys just out in front, you know, way up the road, just going hard at it, that was cool to see. And then yeah, situation resumes back up the front, P1 and P2 in the championship. I think yeah, I think you've got this one, Ash. I think I'm sending you another trophy.
Possibly, yeah. Hopefully we'll see how it ends up the next round, I suppose.
I think the first one still needs to be sent to you.
And send them both together, you'll save on postage.
Yeah, I reckon. Maybe I'll just send a couple of extra ones as well, just in case we do this again.
Possibly. I'm sure there's some good competition out there that can beat me. I think there's been a few guys miss rounds, and that sort of made it a bit easy for me, I suppose.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's been a little bit of a up and down season with people, you know, dipping their toe in and then dipping out again, and that's all good. You know, we're just here to have a bit of fun. But yeah, anyway, I'm absolutely spent. Those last 4 laps had me absolutely screaming, so I'm gonna go I'm gonna have a bath and a cry. Man, congratulations, Scotty. That is a huge win, right when you needed it in the championship as well. I know you had a couple of DNFs this season, so yeah, I don't even think I need to check the Drive of the Day awards. I reckon you got that one in the bag.
No, that was bloody good. He deserves it, I reckon.
Yeah, honestly, it was good from my point of view, just watching him go too wide. It was bloody cool to watch.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome racing with you guys. I know we were going to be clean. Sent it up to the
Scotty, if you didn't use auto blip, you would be bloody quick. Just pointing it out there, like more than you already are.
It's crazy that you're not using auto blip and holding it with these guys. Scan the code up on screen, guys. Vote for Drive of the Day for those who are racing. Check the Discord and put a vote in. I think we'll wrap it up there, guys. I'll let you guys get back to it. We've got a metric fuck ton of incidents to work through, so yeah, the bath is so I can relax. The crying's because this event's not over for us. But yeah, well done, guys. Mega round for you all, and we'll catch you next week for the final round.
Alright, man, sounds good. Have a good one. Enjoy your cry.
Thanks, mate.
Catch you then.
Catch ya. Alright, team. It's been real. I really love doing this. I really do. It makes my Sundays. And I hope you enjoyed that one. It was a bit it's a bit wild, but that's what we do here. We have a bit of fun, we get a bit loose, and we see out our week with some Thrill House Arcade Kart Touring Car Championships. So, as I said, next week, last round, Winton. So a track half these guys know in the real world. So it's going to be interesting to see if that translates into the sim world. We'll be back, final round, same bat time, same bat channel. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Stay sexy. Give your nan a hi from me. Give your dog a cuddle. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Touring Car Championship. My name is Mikey. Peace.